This could well be the story of the day, I think. It's a bizarre mystery gripping the top end. It involves a missing man, a pink pub with a croc, and a feud over pies, all in an outback town of 11 people who mainly kind of sort of hate each other.
Larrimah is a place where some of the stranger things are true, but the tiny town caught national attention over the disappearance of Paddy Moriarty in 2017. And Nine's Amy Clements sat down with the women behind a new book investigating one of the Northern Territory's most puzzling cases.
On the dusty horizon is a setting so isolated and a town on the brink of existence. Welcome to Larrimah in the Northern Territory, 500 kilometres south of Darwin. And in the centre of town is the unique, self-declared fair dinkum Pink Panther pub.
Instead of having a till, he had a cutlery drawer with a tea towel over it. Like, it's just fantastic.
With a giant stubby and even its own zoo, meet one of the pub's pet crocs, Sneaky Sam. But a tour of Larrimah wouldn't be complete without mentioning possibly the world's most remote Devonshire tea house.
My pies are famous, world famous.
Like almost like the quintessential image of the outback, but also just extraordinary things happen there.
Caroline Graham and Kylie Stevenson have spent years resurrecting the past of the tiny town and say it's one of those places that just gets under your skin.
We had cups of tea all over town every time we went there, and everyone would just reveal these incredible stories about their lives. Established as a settlement camp in World War II, over the years thousands of people dwindled down to just 12. I think what both of us found really interesting was that idea that a town could become extinct, and this place has been sort of slowly slipping off the map. But the pair's love affair with the town took a strange turn.
There we go, folks.
When one of its key residents, Paddy Moriarty, went missing in 2017.
Thanks, mate.
The 70-year-old was last seen at dusk on the 16th of December after he left the Larrimah Hotel on his quad bike, along with Kelly, his young female kelpie. Paddy and his dog seemed to vanish out of thin air, with a chicken left in the microwave and food on the table.
His bank cards, his hat, kind of everything that was important to him was in his house. There was no sign of a disturbance.
Police met with an uphill battle, with no mobile phone reception or CCTV. Searches for Paddy led to no trace. And these two women have investigated countless theories, trying to pin down just who was the man who hung out at the pub each and every day.
Initially, the thing that everyone would say was he was a larrikin.
But then we would also hear these other stories about these kind of years-long feuds that he'd had with people.
In a town so small, it meant everyone was a suspect. These authors dug up enough drama to fill a novel. Larrimah has just hit the shelves.
And I think everyone has neighbourhood disputes, but I guess in Larrimah that often manifested in strange ways, like roadkill kangaroos being thrown over the fence.
Those neighbourly tensions included Paddy and tea house owner Fran Hodges, whose relationship one day turned sour.
Fran's has got the worst pies. I used to go over there and the dog wouldn't eat me pie.
No, I hated his guts, but I never spoke to him.
It's definitely a really fraught relationship right up until the time that he had disappeared.
I can swear on their life that Owen and I never left this property, had nothing to do with Paddy. Don't know where he is.
Owen was Fran's gardener and has also been a person of interest. But the authors explored all avenues, asking whether Paddy may still be alive, as well as considering more peculiar possibilities.
It's unlikely that a man and his dog suddenly fell into a sinkhole, but it's not impossible.
Detectives believe Paddy was met with foul play and the investigation into his disappearance remains active. Earlier this year, NT Police offered a $250,000 reward for information.
It is hard to keep a secret. Someone out there knows what happened. We want them to come forward. Help us solve a murder.
Paddy Moriarty, a guy who'd give you his last dollar, a dog lover, a troublemaker, a drinker, and maybe a liar. With more questions than answers, it seems this vast and unforgiving landscape will hold on to its secrets a little while longer.
I don't think we'll ever stop wondering what happened to Paddy.
What a story. Thank you.
Baffling case, yeah.